Nothing.
I am not aware of any moon landing conspiracy at all. And I can remember exactly where I was on July 20th, 1969, and I believe everything I watched on the TV.
I know that some people think it was fake. Like I've seen YouTube conspiracy videos about it, but like that's it.
I know that people say that it was faked, that it wasn't actually like, it was actually like in a room with a green screen and props. They actually didn't make it to the moon. They didn't have the technology to do that. It's all fake. And that's about it.
I know nothing about the moon landing conspiracy because I saw the moon landing when I was 10 years old. I never knew there was a conspiracy because we didn't do things back then like this. Done.
Yes, I do. As I said before, I can clearly remember where I was. I was in a casino in Las Vegas, Nevada, with a couple of friends. And when they announced the moon landing, which I believe to be true, there were about a dozen of us that gathered around a little 12-inch black and white TV and watched everything there. We were very excited. A lot of people in the casino, all they did was pull down the one-armed bandit and raise their drinks in the air, you know, and I couldn't believe people weren't more excited. I have every reason to believe it was true, and there's no conspiracy about it.
I mean, I think they did land on the moon, but like I see why people think it was fake. Like I saw like the evidence, like the flag like wasn't like waving or whatever. Is that like a thing that happened?
Yeah.
And yeah, I can see why they think it, but I hope it was real. I think it was real. And if that was fake, then I think that people have been on the moon like since then.
I actually believe that we did land on the moon. I think the conspiracy is fake. I think it'd be a lot harder to fake a moon landing because you have to keep a lot of people quiet for so long. I mean, it's been over 50 years since it happened, and nobody said anything, came out with like massive evidence against it. So yeah, I think it definitely happened.
No, they were not faked. How could they have been faked? I saw the photos, I saw the videos, I saw them taking off, and I saw them coming back. No, there's no way that somebody could have absolutely spent the amount of time and energy that it would have taken to pretend that that did not happen.
No, because I remember seeing it on television, and I remember it actually taking place.
No, I still think it's real. Cause like my first iPhone like couldn't pick up stars, so like why would a video camera in the 60s be able to do that? Like I think it's real.
Even with that evidence, it does not change my mind. If it was stage lighting, it would be above you, which means there would probably be no shadow. But it seems that all the shadows are are the same length, which means that the light source is at a certain angle. I'm not a scientist, but I've stood outside and looked at my shadow before. With the wind on the flag, I didn't really see it waving too much. It kind of looked like it was just flat, and when he moved it himself, the flag waved a little bit. So I really still think the moon landing happened.
No.
It just doesn't make any sense. I mean, if that's the evidence you have, it is extremely weak. I think that can all be explained away, and I just know that it happened. I know that we landed on the moon.
I have no idea. I'm not a scientist. I never even realized that. I focused on the picture itself. And I believe what I have heard and read, that this original flag was a little too close to the moon lander, and when they supposedly took off from the surface of the moon, the acceleration of the lander blew the flag over. And subsequent moon landings, which I believe to be true, additional American flags were planted, and it's my understanding that the ultraviolet rays of the sun faded out all the colors, and so what's still up there are plain white flags. That's what I believe. I don't have an explanation as to why there are no stars.
Has not changed. I believe that that was an actual landing site, and I believe that although you can't see what describing in the photos, it is real, and I believe it to be so.
No, I still think it's real.
No, I believe that it strengthened my argument. So nope, my opinion is still the same.
My opinion is the same because I was correct before I saw the evidence, and I'm correct now.